2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, and roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Klay Thompson.
Well, as your career goes along, you naturally lose a little bit. But he takes great care of himself. He puts a lot of effort into his preparation, and he's smart about picking his spots. That's why he's still a factor out there on the offensive end.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Down on the block, it's Tatum with Keita. The guard pair, it's White and Brown. And it's Hauser in at the 3 spot. And for Seattle, we've got Jonathan Kuminga. Bamba is out there with Obi Toppin. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Holiday in at the 1. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this, Greg, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. 2 of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Now here is Holiday. Back to LaVine. Left side, Kuminga. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Holiday. Trains the three-pointer.
Holiday is a guy, because of his physique, he can put it on the deck and drive, but I love when he spaces the floor with his shooting.
Brown kicks to Tatum. Pass to White. Here's Keita. Back to White. Over Holiday. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
I think you can count on Derek White to take smart shots. Does so right there.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I was able to catch up with the head coach for Seattle. We briefly talked about Jaylen Brown and what kind of defensive mindset you have to have against him. And he said, we have to be willing to work just as hard as he is. We have to fight through every single screen, talk to one another, and contest every shot we can. Sounds like it'll be an all-out effort against Brown here in this one. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Now White following Drew Holiday's three-point attempt. From downtown, here's Keita. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
You know, outstanding start. You've made 3 of your first 4.
Seattle has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Holiday, the pass to LaVine, and Derek White picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First 2 foul.
Knocked away. There's Kuminga. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. The Celtics have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Brown outside. Shoots over Toppin. Seattle grabs the miss.
And really, I thought what was the difference in that game, offensive rebounding or the lack thereof. A lot of one-and-dones in that game.
You know, if you're going to create more points, you need to create extra possessions. And getting wiped out on the boards kept that from happening.
Now, here's Toppin after Jaylen Brown's miss. Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable of playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
Holiday after Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. And here comes White, leading the fast break. Tatum wide open, he fires one. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
You know, the ability for Jason Tatum to be ready on the catch. Those opportunities make the game a little bit easier.
Bamba a screen on Brown. Pass to Holiday. To stop the drought. He gets that one. Holiday's got 5.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Tatum with another miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Kuminga, no good. Boston leading by 3. And it's Hauser in the corner. Here's Tatum. Tatum with another miss.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Toppin kicks to Holiday. Toppin sets a screen for Holiday. Shoots from the baseline. Boston grabs the miss. Brown dishes to White. To the left wing. Here's Hauser. Boston again missing. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Seattle. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team.
Should be an interesting game, as these teams don't see a lot of each other being from different conferences.
Right. They'll meet 2 times this year, East versus West. Let's see which team can enforce their style of play.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Toppin sets a screen for Levine. Outside Holiday. The rebound by Tatum. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. Well, already so accomplished, Doris. Jason Tatum. As you look at the landscape of the Celtics, where is his place in that story?
Well, let's remember, Kevin, that he's still a young player, and so that history is still being written. But the North Star for the Boston Celtics is always championships, and Tatum has proven he can deliver.
And a guy who has a quick release and has distance to his shots. Derek White, Doris, converts his chances.
You know what, Kev? There's so many things to love about Derek White. He's arguably the greatest shot-blocking guard in the league. He has a knack for making big shots, and the thing that maybe is most impressive is he gets past grenades at the end of a shot clock and has the temperament to stand in and deliver. Boy, they've done a good job overcoming his offensive struggles. He's got to be very thankful for his teammates.
With 3, Levine gets the three-pointer to fall.
Levine's form is pure. That three-point shot is pretty.
Boston leading by 3. Right the pass to Tatum. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. So Greg, tonight is night 2 of the back-to-back. These can't be easy to play in.
Yeah, this is a test of will and really of conditioning as well. I expect there to be some big swings tonight. Should be a fun one.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Tatum.
What impresses me about Jason Tatum are his work habits, his commitment in the offseason to adding something else to his arsenal. We know he can play high-level basketball on both ends. The sky is the limit.
Catching up on the changes for Seattle. Matkovic is checked in, and it's Mitchell in for Drew Holiday. And so Tatum nails them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And Shireman pulls it down.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
And Brown throws it down hard.
He was not about to be denied. Jaylen Brown just muscles that home.
And the first time out of the game called for Seattle. The All-Star game almost near. Let's see how the East is shaking out. You look at Boston. They're way down there in the conference standings, looking for a lot of improvement during the second half of the season.
And, you know, for the Celtics, this is probably a season they can't get through quickly enough. It has been a disaster on all fronts.
And when that happens, the talk is already about what's going to change in the offseason. And the way things have gone, there's going to be plenty of that.
Now here's Levine. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game.
You know, I like that mentality by Levine, taking it inside, mixing it up a little bit.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Boston?
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball, looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
And the first one drops.
Zach LaVine, explosive with athleticism, with his hops, with his ability to score the basketball.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Toppin. Then for the Celtics, Jeremiah Robinson-Earl comes in for Jason Tatum. And it's Gonzalez in for Jaylen Brown. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Boston with the ball. Leading by 5. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Yeah, I mean, hard time shooting the rock in that one. But they also didn't give themselves the best looks.
I think even when you get quality looks, there was an inability to stay consistent. It is hard to win on a cold shooting night in today's NBA. The scoring is just too good.
The Celtics shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Thomas checked in for Seattle. Seattle trails by 8. Mitchell outside. It's Thomas on the wing. There's a screen. Clock at 6. And Shireman pulls it down. Here are the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, well, the Celtics have a great 1-2 punch with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Tatum said JB always starts the game really aggressive. I'm a naturally laid-back guy. I kind of see things out first, and then I can essentially take over when I need to. We have found that balance. Back to you guys.
A dangerous duo for sure. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Thompson, left side. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell.
Because of his size of the position inside the painted area, Klay Thompson is a real threat.
Celtics leading by 8. Pass to Garza. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as he'd like. Shooting 2.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second. Seattle trails by 9. The drive by Mitchell. You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And, Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
Boston leading by 6. Here's Shireman, still scoreless. Pritchard feeling it out a bit. Bangs home the trifecta.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Kuminga. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. And Kuminga throws it down.
That's as easy as it gets for Kuminga. Defense has to bring more energy than that.
Boston with the ball. 7-point differential. Pritchard against Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's on Cameron Thomas. Well, Doris, we saw him coming for a while now, but Peyton Pritchard made history with the Celtics last season.
This is a guy, Kevin, who won 6th Man of the Year, was one of 3 Celtics to have 253s in the same season, an absolutely invaluable piece to their success.
The first one falls. All free throws good from Pritchard.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
Over to the left wing. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Thompson against Gonzalez. The shot by Thompson, no good.
Boy, that's the kind of contest you need to force the miss.
Gonzalez's shot is off.
Boy, they give him the mid-range jumper, and he has to make that.
That one falls. Thompson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Come on now, that's easy money.
Celtics leading by 7. To the wing right side. Celtics passing it around. Pass to Pritchard. It's picked off. And there's the bucket from Kuminga. 1:52 left in the first quarter. Boston has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Here's Garza. Lets the 3 fly. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the thing.
Thompson outside. 1:21 left in the first. Here's Matkovic. Lays it up and banks it in.
If certain guys have a nose for the basketball, I don't think you teach that. Great second effort there.
Pritchard with the ball. He's got 5. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Davion Mitchell.
Nice work to get it inside and drop contact.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And to look at his percentage from the line, you see him at 89%. That's an indicator of what a consistent stroke he has.
And he knocks down the first one. And Seattle making a change here. Neesmith has checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And doing a good job getting to the line and capitalizing.
Mitchell finds Thompson. And that one, good. Thompson's got 6.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Now Pritchard. His last outing, he had 8 points. Pass to Garza. To the right side. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the triple. He has 7.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Neesmith, the pass to Mitchell. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pritchard against Mitchell. There's 10 seconds left to play in the first. And another basket for Boston.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
And so it's Peyton Pritchard making highlight after highlight for the Celtics. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs. And credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
They've got Bamba. Mitchell is out there with Levine. Then there's Toppin. And it's Neesmith in at the small forward position. They're the group for Seattle starting the second. Bamba kicks to Toppin. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. The rebound by Queta. Queta's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Tatum setting the pick for White. That one wide left. Seattle trails by 9. Pass to Toppin. Unloads from 9. Rebound Boston. White finds Tatum from the arc. Rebound collected by Levine. And it's Seattle with the ball. Back to Toppin. Mitchell outside. And he's good on the 3-ball. Mitchell's got 8. Boston with the ball. Now here's White. 17 points in his last outing. Brown down low. Neesmith covering. Brown, no good. Seattle has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. For 3, Levine. And another 3 for Seattle.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Here's White. And Zach Levine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Drew Holiday checked in for Seattle. Sam Hauser's checked in for the Celtics. Here's Hauser. Scoreless thus far.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Outside Holiday. Bamba setting the pick for Holiday. No good. That puts him at 2 for 6. Celtics leading by 3. To the paint. Here's White. And White with the stuff.
Don't sleep on the athleticism of Derek White. How fast did he get off his feet to punch that one home?
And here's Holiday. 5 points in the game. Levine feeling it out a bit. 6 on the shot clock. Over Brown. Levine can't hit.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Tatum no good. Seattle trails by 5. Levine with it. He's picked up by White. And it's in there. Holiday's got 7 points.
Yeah, Drew Holiday can either receive or initiate contact. He just is so tough.
Boston's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Tatum with a screen on Levine. Brown inside the line. Nails the wide open jump shot. 6 points for him.
pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
In the corner, it's Toppin. Pass to Neesmith. Bamba sets a screen. The Trey trains it from beyond the arc.
Just smart. Neesmith finding the soft spot and exploiting it for the bucket.
The Celtics have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Toppin against Tatum. Oh, Tatum won't be denied.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Levine against Brown. Tapping a screen on Brown. Here's Levine, and Levine throws it down.
Boy, hard to keep up with the quickness of Zach Levine. Gets that first step off the drive, and it's over.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Dominguez come in for Mohamed Bamba. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for Zach Levine.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
The Celtics with the lead. Outside Tatum. Tatum from 3.
Jason Tatum has built such consistency from beyond the arc. Doesn't matter if there's a contest or not.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Neesmith. Here's Levine. And it's Seattle with another. Here's White. He's got 5. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Holiday. To the inside. Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right. And that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Here's White. Cada's shot is off. Seattle has gone to the 3-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They've led by as much as 10.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And Aaron Neesmith gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Celtics. Garza's checked in, and it's Pritchard in for White. And the foul on Obi Toppin. That's his first foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Here's Hauser, and the 3 ball is good. Hauser's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Love the play there on the inbound. The defense lost contact with him, and he knocks down the triple.
Pritchard against Holiday. Can't hit the free throw line jump. Celtics leading by 4. Here's Brown. Rebound collected by Levine. For Seattle, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do
on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
Some changes for Boston. Jeremiah Robinson-Earl comes in for Tatum. And it's Gonzalez in for Sam Hauser. And so Levine nails both of them.
Now a veteran in this league. Levine wants to compete for championships at this stage of his career.
Brown the pass to Pritchard. Down low. Stolen by Holiday. Kuminga against Pritchard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, Kuminga isn't the most consistent free throw shooter, so he's not the worst person to send to the line.
Seattle shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. That free throw good from Kuminga.
And we continue to see Kuminga improve at a steady rate. He's a young big with a bright future in this league.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. The Celtics shooting 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively. Seattle has gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Brown with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. A shot by Pritchard, no good. Seattle has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. Jaylen Brown is rounding out his game in all facets. He said, I've definitely worked on my playmaking, just being able to see the floor, making great reads, creating for my teammates, and putting pressure on the defense. Back to you, Kevin.
Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks.
Boy, what a pass by Jaylen Brown. Probably one of his most improved areas.
Seattle trails by 4. When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With a Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Group substitution here for Seattle. Motkovich is checked in. Klay Thompson comes in for Aaron Nesmith. Cameron Thomas, he's checked in for Levine. And Davion Mitchell subbed in for Drew Holiday. Celtics also with a sub. Shireman's checked in. Outside Gonzalez. Pass to Pritchard. The 3. And it's Seattle with the rebound.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. Free throw dropped for Mitchell. That one is no good. Thompson, high post. Gonzalez on him. And Thompson kicks to Kuminga. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Here's Gonzalez. Good D by Thompson. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for Seattle. They trail by 1. Back to Thompson. It's rebounded by Robinson Earl. Boston shooting in the second quarter has been pretty iffy, down 32%. Gonzalez passes to Pritchard. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Pritchard's got 12.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooter.
Mitchell dishes to Thomas. Ripped away. Here's Shireman. Pass to Robinson Earl. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Man, you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
Mitchell looking it over. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Right wing. Here's Garza. Klay Thompson grabs the miss. Seattle trails by 4. Mitchell finds Thomas. Back to Mitchell. Takes a 3. And Boston with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Pritchard with the ball. 12 points for him. Not that time. It's off. He's 3 for 7.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Right side, Thomas. It's good. Now, just a 2-point Boston lead.
Cam Thomas is not one to be afraid to take heavily contested shots, and he's had the ability to make them.
Outside, Gonzalez. The Celtics working the ball around now. Robinson Earl, good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pritchard against Mitchell. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Matkovich has got his second basket. Stolen by Thomas. They set the pick, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And now that's his second foul, so they're going to have to navigate that as this game progresses here in the next couple minutes.
Celtics leading by 3. And here's Tatum for 3. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Matkovich. Off target at the rim. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Celtics lead by 3. Now we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
Well, Jason, you hold the lead going into halftime. What's been your advantage so far?
For most of the half, we were really good defensively. We let our foot off the gas a little bit, so we got to do a better job.
Keep the pedal to the metal, guys.
Hey, Allie, thank you so much for that interview. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with you for the second half of the game right after this.
Fellas, what's the energy like in the locker room when you're in a game like this?
Kenny didn't even have locker rooms when he played. He was shooting in peach baskets and riding his horse to the game.
Shaq, I'm not much older than you. I'm only 7 years older.
Lies, Kenny, you're making this stuff up. Lies.
You know, I couldn't make this stuff up even if I wanted to.
They've been too sloppy with the ball. Coaching staff cannot be happy with all the turnovers.
Tough to win when you can't hold on to the ball. Of course, it might help if they had the hands the size of Shaq.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.